Hello, this is me, Stark, and I'm here to talk about Stark's Twitch and YouTube channel, my content, and what to expect as my next steps. Am I going to retire? No, pendejos, I'm not. Let's be brief here, and let me share the screen so you know what is going on. First, regarding content, guys, I have made up my mind and there will be no Age of Empires 4 on this channel. I'm skipping my content on Age of Empires 2. So get used to it. How is my channel today? And this is important so you know how this is going to be starting from tomorrow or starting from the day you see this video uploaded. This is my announcement, not the announcement, but the true announcement. I today have two nicknames, Twitchtv Stark, which is my main nickname, and Wall and Boom, a nickname that emphasizes my defensive and waller style, known by much. Regarding frequency, I actually try to stream within a daily or 3 or 4 times a weekly basis, but I failed, and sometimes I had to take longer breaks, like 1 or 2 weeks breaks, which totally was a big disappointment to my audience and also to myself. Sometimes during the weekends I could make streams, sometimes not. My focus were always on analysis of games, especially tournaments, sometimes 1v1s, sometimes I would just get a player that was having great results and I would focus on analyzing this player's games. And of course sometimes I would even cast my own tournaments, most qualifiers and failures regarding tournament participations. My YouTube almost never updated. My Instagram, which I not created this year, I was at least trying to update like 30 minutes or 1 hour before I went online to say, hey guys, I'm going online. If you follow me on Instagram, if you have an Instagram, if you are there checking your supermodels and your co-workers or whatever you see on Instagram, you know that Stark is going online on Twitch and you can access me and watch me after that. But what is going on my life? There are two things here. There are some external factors regarding the game. So AoE 2 is declining regarding tournaments, so there is less content for me to analyze, to watch, less motivation for me to play. And I'm losing some of this audience to Age of Empires 4. And there are, of course, the most important of those, which are the internal factors. I'm getting older, I'm getting slower, I'm getting more depressed. My workload got heavier, and I got involved in other two very demanding projects along my current job. So I'm having less and less time to dedicate myself to playing Age of Empires 2 at a competitive level. So I couldn't just keep up like longer streams. I just couldn't go online and just keep like a 3 or that one hurt 3 or 4 hour streams, and that was hurting me and my audience. So sometimes I would just choose not to go online at all. You see? For that reason, there are going to be a few changes on this channel. Enzo Morricone, help me on this one. Since those motherfuckers decided to change patch after patch the walls, I have decided to challenge myself. A man dies in the moment that he stops accepting challenges. So Wall and Boom is dead. Wall and Boom is now replaced by no more walls. Exactly what you heard. There will be no more walls. Which means that the stream duration sometimes might decline. Instead of streaming like 3 or 4 hours, I might just go for shorter streams. But since I'm playing with a more aggressive and with less walls, I will just be able to still keep like 5 or 8 games on each one of those sessions, doing this more aggressive and open style. Okay? By doing that, I expect to drop my rate from like 2k3 to 2k1, but I'll be taking myself out of my comfort zone after 20 years by accepting a new challenge and proving them those motherfuckers that I do not need the walls. By the way, ask yourself, when you go to the zoo, do you think the fucking cages are there to protect the lions from you, or to protect you from the lions? Let's find out. During the weekdays, my attempts here will be to try and stream 3 or 4 times with the weekly frequency, keeping Mondays as the fixed day where I'm going to stream in Portuguese. So this will be kept from the current way that I'm streaming. The content during the weekdays will be either ranked 1v1s or analysis of games such as tournament games. Oh, there was an event such as CoTD, and there were the semi-finals and the quarterfinals, so I will obviously be focusing on those. I will also be limiting arena and similar maps, like maps that are more demanding regarding timing consumption, in 1 per day, because if I just have like 2 hours to play, and I play like 2 of those games, I might just use like expend all my time by playing only 2 of those games instead of playing like 7 Arabia or 7 open maps. So by doing that, I will still be open to playing all the maps, but if I play 1 arena, I will then block it to then give myself a chance to play more maps. I'll be playing with random civ with mirror option enabled, so if my opponent decides that he wants to play with Mongols, I will also have the Mongols. If he's man enough to play random it will be. Is it too small? I will link these changes for you on the video, so don't you worry, you can check over those. And now, here comes the nice part. What will be of Twitchtv Stark, my main nickname? Well, when Boom has become no more walls, what about Twitchtv Stark? Well, this one will become a total new thing. I'm always being a competitive guy, and part of my joy regarding Age of Empires 2 was always challenging myself, pushing myself to the limits, and seeing how far I could go, how strong I could be, and how far was I from the top players of this game. What was the distance between myself and Doubt, and between Viper and the new kids on the block? So, if the following conditions are attended actually, and which are, I'm feeling 100% rested. So let's say I wake up, it's Saturday morning, and I'm 100% rested. I finished my house chores around 9 AM. I wake up early, clean the house, feed the cats, prepare my meals. Everything seems to be going fine. I have no big commitments, appointments, or tasks yet on the day. There is nothing troubling my mind. I can focus and dedicate myself to play. And I know for sure that I can dedicate, for example, the afternoon period for playing. I can play between, let's say, 15 to 19 GMT. And I also know that between 13 to 15 GMT, I can just relax pre-stream. I can use this time to exercise, to take a shower, to make a meal, to meditate, and do any preparation that I judge necessary, like making sure that the house and my room is clean, making sure that my setup is all ready for streaming, that there's nothing wrong. I'll be sure that be 100% focused on Age of Empires 2. Then I will compromise in activating Hunter mode. What will be Hunter mode? I will warn you guys on the stream title that I will be on Hunter mode. It will also be symbolized by a very unique uniform that I will be using only on these sessions, and it will also be symbolized by Twitchtv Stark. If I'm playing with this nickname, theoretically, it means that I'm actually exercising 100% of my capabilities. Does it mean that I'm going over to K1? No, it doesn't. I might fail anyway, but I'm making sure that I'm giving my best, and I'm probably having most excitement and joy with that. Well, this will most likely happen on the weekends for given reasons, but I might have, for example, day offs and days where I get earlier from work and so on. So that's actually the days that you guys are going to be able to see me in action. I'm very excited for those. Very, very excited. So that's what I had to update you guys about. The nickname that you guys are going to see more active is No More Walls, with a total new style. And by no more walls, I mean no palisade walls, no stone walls. What about that villager that you could save by doing a quick wall with palisades? It's going to die. There will be no palisades, no stone walls. But on this day, under Hunter mode, I want to have a measure of my maximum skill. So here, I'm going to wall, I'm going to lame, I'm going to tell my opponent that, hey man, my Dark Age was so bad, and make them look like a fucking fool, like I have done before. Big hugs to Kepoch. And I will use any means that I judge necessary to achieve victory, giving out my best, despite of the final result. You guys are going to be able to witness a glimpse of my glory. Oh, by the way, and there I'm also going to compromise with a few attempts. I will try to bring back YouTube with a frequency of 1 video per day, which will also feature feature the content of this. So if I'm playing 1v1s during the weekdays, I will try to cut those and upload. If I'm doing the Hunter mode, which will probably be the best content, I will try to cut it and put on YouTube. I will try to bring back the YouTube series such as Build Order and Civ Guides. I will try to announce my content and streaming schedule with maximum anticipation using both Discord and Instagram content. I will try to use Instagram as a communication tool and also to execute also for exclusive content. Like, hey guys, I'm on an event or I'm doing something different. I want to show you something and so on and things like that. And maybe an OnlyFans. I don't know. We need to innovate, right? So those are the updates for 2022, but they are actually going online starting from today, December 22 of 2021. Thank you so far for watching. Those were the updates on Stark's channel. Bye bye.